All right, we are here with Peter Murphy from Murphy Writing at the gala for the arts here at Stockton's Fanning Lou Hamer Room, and we affectionately know him as Mr. Murphy, but he makes everybody call him Peter. How you doing, Peter?
I'm doing great, Ray. Good to see you again, and always proud to see what you've accomplished.
Great. Well, thank you very much. Well, let's talk about something real recent in your life. Where were you born and where you from?
I was born in Wales, in a small city in Wales called Newport, and I came to the United States when I was about 3 years old and grew up in New York City. I never heard of Atlantic City until I was in my teens and came down to Steel Pier to hear the Beach Boys. And then I moved here in 1974 for 2 years. I'm still here, so this is home now.
Okay. So how has growing up in Wales influenced what you do as a writer?
Well, Wales, of course, has a history of poetry and song, which I didn't know at the time. I started writing poetry as a young person, and I was a freak. Had I lived in Wales as a teenager, I would have been quite normal. So I always liked being a kind of an outsider, and I think that poetry had fostered that. But it also gave me a purpose in life. And when I discovered Wales as an adult, I went back when I was 20, I realized where I came from and what those roots were and how important they were to me as a writer and as a person.
How did you get the love for not just writing, but helping other people get better as writers themselves?
That's a complicated question. I fell in love with writing, I guess, from making bad puns as a kid. I couldn't fight, so I'd sometimes get beaten up by just telling jokes, and it worked a lot. So that became a kind of profession. And when I started writing more seriously and going to writers' conferences, I realized not everybody is kind. So when I started offering my own writing workshops and conferences, I said, this is going to be a place where everybody is equal. There's no egos. It doesn't matter if you've published 1 million books or writing your first word. We're all going to learn together. And that came about that way. So it's very democratic in that sense. And we all do learn together. We all improve our writing.
Well, what is the goal of Murphy Writing? And can you tell us a little bit about Murphy Writing?
Sure. Murphy Writing, I started accidentally in 1994. When I was teaching at Atlantic City High School, I didn't have much time to do my own writing, so I started renting a hotel room a weekend a month. And as I was leading workshops for other writers, they say, well, how do you find time to write? And I said, well, I rent a room once a month at a hotel. And people kept saying, I wish I could go with you. So stupidly, I rented a block of rooms at a hotel in Cape May in 1994, called it the Winter Poetry Getaway, and had 20 people. 5 years later, I had over 200. So it grew and it grew, and then we were lucky enough to become part of Stockton University in 2014. So now we're Murphy Writing of Stockton University, and we're just, life is good.
Okay. Was there a moment, or has there been moments in Murphy Writing where you had to step back a little bit and say, wow?
I had to step back because I was faking it for so long. I didn't know what I was doing. So I hired my daughter about 15 years ago to just help me. I thought she would file and stuff, but she took it to a whole new level. And we started doing international writing getaways in Spain and Scotland and Wales. And when Stockton offered us to become part of it, they said, well, we want you to be part of Stockton, but she's going to be in charge. That was the best thing. I was able to step down, let her do the real work, and I could continue focusing on my writing and helping out. But I didn't know what I was doing as a writing organizer. I was just really lucky, and people were kind to me and forgave my mistakes.
Last two questions. How can people get more information about Murphy Writing?
The easiest thing would be to go to our website, which is murphywriting.com, and you'll find everything you need there. That's murphywriting.com, or you can email us at murphywriting@stockton.edu, murphywriting@stockton.edu. We have lots of workshops locally, online, and out of the area. We're going to do one this Saturday, April 13th, on Stockton campus called Writing in the Pines. We have a number of online workshops. Every Wednesday night we have a free writing workshop called The Write-In. Join that. And in August we'll be going writing in New Hampshire. So hope to see you soon.
Well, you actually covered my last question, which was what do you have coming up? Thanks a lot.
Okay, thank you, Ray. Have a good day.